Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, today we are continuing our trek through the monster arena, or at least our fight through it, if you will. And it is time to take on our next batch of the challenges in the monster arena. So, first up, I'm going to make sure our equipment is a-okay here. Alright, and for overdrive modes, we should be alright. It just occurred to me that comrade might not be that useful to us in here, considering what our stats are like. We won't be taking much damage unless it like pierces abilities and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we shouldn't need to worry about it. But I'll switch over to Victor just in case, you know. All right. I suppose I should do that for everybody else as well, just in case. Ooh, yeah, Riku doesn't have it though. Whatever shall we do? Well, she'll see her she'll get her time in the sun, if you will. She's we're letting her take a break for now, but anyway, she's going to be pretty instrumental in some of the later ones. Alrighty. Got all that set up, so let's take on our next challenge. Our first challenge of the video, and that is Jormungand. Jormungand is the creation we unlocked by capturing one of each fiend from the Jose Road. So yeah, so Jose / Moonflow Road. Alright, so Jormungand has 520,000 hit points. You need to do 10,000 damage to overkill it. Strength of 77, defense of 33, magic of 80, magic defense of 186. So yeah, magic's probably a good thing to stay away from in this battle. Pardon me. Agility of 53, luck of 15, evade of 6, accuracy of 130, no elemental affinities. It is immune to sleep, silence, darkness, poison, petrification, zombie, threaten, death, provoke, demi, delay, and eject. It is 90% resistant to all 4 breaks. And in case you, it is Zanmato level of 5, and in case you may have noticed in those status immunities, I did not mention slow, and that is indeed correct. It is 100% susceptible to slow, so there is an option for you if you so choose to use it. You can steal 4 petrified grenades from it, or 1 3-stars as the rare steal. And as far as drops go, it drops 2 supreme gems or 1 dark matter as the rare drop. And as far as equipment goes, it'll drop weapons that have various status strike abilities on them, and for armors it'll drop armors with various status proof abilities on it. So yeah. Alright, so Jormungand, as far as attacks go, it has 3 of them. One, it got something called Cold Stare. It's a single target. It does damage that pierces, shell, and protects, so our auto protect will not protect us in this case. It'll do full damage. And it also attempts to inflict petrification, so since it goes through our auto protect, at least our ability to, our stone proof should protect us from the petrification, so yeah. And then the second attack here is Space-Time Vorpal, which is, it hits all of us and is magic-based damage, and that magic-based damage can be, is affected by the shell status. Just keep in mind, just as a reminder, shell status does affect your ability to cure it yourself, so yeah, if you use shell, you'll most likely have to rely on potions to be able to heal effectively, potentially, so it's a heads up there. And then finally, it's just got a normal physical attack, single target, normal physical damage, and it is affected by protect, so yeah. Alright, so Jormungand, let's dance. And there we go. Yeah, I got 4 Supreme Gems and a Calcite Staff. Ooh, it's a weapon for Yuna, obviously. I'm guessing it's probably got like a Stone Strike on it at least. Stone Strike, Sleep Strike, and Zombie Strike. Cool. Ooh, nice amount of change there we got for it. So yeah. Alright, next up, we actually want to make... Yeah, this is definitely a challenge where you definitely want to make sure you have at least Victor Overdrive well equipped. So yeah, that's how I intend to deal with it. And equipment doesn't need to be changed, so yeah, okay, don't need to worry about healing up, so let's just get right into it. Our next challenge is the Cactuar King. Cactuar King we unlocked by capturing one of each fiend from the Thunder Plains. So yeah. Alright, Cactuar King, we've seen this little guy before, but we have not defeated it, so, or on screen anyway. Tongue-in-cheek on that one, but yeah, we have not defeated it before, so yeah, that's what this is all about. The Cactuar King has 100,000 HP, 10,000 damage to overkill it, has a strength of 255, a defense of 100, magic of 255, magic defense of 255, so yeah, lots of perfect attacks and defense there, or at least magic defense anyway. Has an agility of 80, has a luck of 15, has an evade that is almost perfect at 240, and has an accuracy of 180. So yeah, I'm willing to bet the only one that has a chance of hitting this thing would be Waka and maybe Tidus. Why I'm saying Tidus is because of his boosted luck stat kind of thing. So yeah, it is immune to all elements. So yeah, even if you wanted to use magic, the only ones that would probably be able to do any damage to it would be Flare and Ultima. So yeah. It is immune to Sleep, Silence, Darkness, Poison, Petrification, Zombie, Threaten, Death, Provoke, Demi, Delay, Eject, and all 4 breaks. So yeah, if you thought, well, if I took the magic defense down with Mental Break, nope, that's not an option. So not even Armor Break's an option. So yeah. Zanma to a level of 5, and it is 90% resistant to Slow. So Slow is a 10% chance of it hitting. So yeah. You can steal 2 Chocobo Wings from it, or 1 Designer Wallet as the rare steal. And as far as drops go, it drops 3 Blessed Gems, or 1 Dark Matter as the rare drop. And for equipment, it'll drop weapons with Strength plus 5, 10, or 20% on them. And for armors, it'll drop armors with Defense plus 5, 10, or 20% on them. So, yeah. Alright, so as far as taking this thing out, well, first of all, it's attacks. It's got, 3 things it can do. One of them is called 10,000 Needles. We've seen that before in the demonstration of, getting AP relatively quickly previously. 10,000 Needles does 10,000 damage. Nothing you can do to reduce it. I do not believe it triggers Guard or Sentinel. So yeah, whoever Cactuar King targets with it, they're going down. So, well, if you've got less than 10,000 HP, you're going down. So yeah. The one thing about that is that it's a single target, but it's also a counter attack. So if anybody targets it or tries to attack it, whether the hit connects or not, it will counter with 10,000 Needles. So it stands up there. And then obviously the next attack is 99,999 Needles, which doesn't matter how much HP you've got, it's going to one-shot you. So yeah, and again, I do not believe it triggers Guard or Sentinel. So yeah, whoever Cactuar King targets with that, they're dropping, no matter what their HP is, because the maximum amount of HP you can get with the Break HP limit ability is quintuple 9, so yeah, it'll drop you to 0, so yeah. And then, of course, there's the third thing it can do, which is straight up just run away from the battle. So yeah, there is a bit of a time limit, if you will, so yeah. So, best way to avoid counterattacks with this thing is try to take it out in one hit, and that is what Orin is here to do. So let's see if we can get Tornado to hit it. If I didn't mention this before, I apologize, but Tornado actually has the chance of hitting twice. The catch is that you need to successfully input the commands for the Tornado Bushido in order for it to hit twice. If you weren't able to input the prompts before the time runs out, it will only do 1 hit, and that 1 hit is capped at 99,999, which will leave Cactuar King with 1 HP, which means he will counterattack, kind of thing. So yeah, and after that, would actually if that happens, I would recommend having Tidus and Orin use Aim. You can stack it up to 5 if you recall, and hopefully that'll be enough for Waka to be able to. It should give Waka a better chance of being able to hit it, kind of thing. So yeah. Alright, Tornado, let's give it a shot. One of the trickiest ones that Orin has. Especially when you've only got 3 seconds to put them in. Put it in. Alright, got it. There's hit number 1. And hit number 2. And the Cactuar King has fallen. And we got 6 Blessed Gems and a Platinum Bangle. Ooh. Sounds like it's got some pretty nice defense boosting stuff on it. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Defense plus 20, defense plus 10. You got all 3 of them, and it's even got an open slot there. Maybe if you really want to go overkill with the physical protection, put auto protect on there. But in any case, let's just sell it. Alrighty, for the next one, don't think we need to do anything as far as equipment goes. And yeah, definitely keep Victor Overdrive mode on Orin there so we can recharge his overdrive gauge. Should we become victorious in the next battle. Alright. Alright, so I think that's all we need to worry about. Nobody's missing any HP or MP, so let's just challenge it. The next challenge is Espada. Alrighty, so Espada is a fiend that we unlocked by collecting one of each fiend, or capturing one of each fiend from Macalania. So yeah, that includes the Macalania Woods as well as Lake Macalania. So yeah. Alright, Espada, 280,000 hit points, you need to do 15,000 damage to overkill it, has a strength of 44, defense of 100, magic of 31, pardon me, magic defense of 160, agility of 51, luck of 15, evade of 12, accuracy of 100, no elemental affinities, it is immune to sleep, silence, darkness, poison, petrification, zombie, threaten, death, provoke, doom, demi, delay, eject. It is 90% resistant to all 4 breaks, 50% resistant to slow, it has Zanmato level of 5, and you can steal 4 Farplane Shadows, or 1 Farplane Wind as the rare steal, and it drops a rename card or 1 Dark Matter as the rare drop. And as far as equipment goes, it has the same drop table as the Cactuar King, with weapons having the strength plus 5, 10, or 20% on them, and with armors having the defense plus 5, 10, or 20% on them. Alright, now into the tactics, if you will, of this thing. So, the attack, it has 2 attacks. One is called Hades Claw. It is a single targeting, and it is also a counter attack. And it, on top of the physical damage, it will attempt to inflict poison and death on you. And on top of that, it also regenerates quite a bit of its HP. So yeah, keep an eye. Definitely, this is definitely one of those battles where if you can't keep up with the regeneration of this thing, it'll be impossible for you to defeat, kind of thing. So yeah. And then it's got an ability called Blade Shower, which it is a single target, it's physical damage, and he uses it after every 4th Hades Claws attack. Now, the thing is, Blade Shower happens after the 4th Hades Claws. I believe, unless I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I think it's, in order for Blade Shower to work, I believe it actually has to be its normal turn. So, like, if we get to, like, its 8th Hades Claws before it gets to its first turn, the first turn it comes to, it will be Blade Shower kind of thing. So yeah, it counts to 4, and the 4 counter, or the counter remains at 4 until it uses Blade Shower, which then it drops down to 0 kind of thing, and then goes through it again. So yeah. And the Hades Claws counter does go up even with counter attacks, so just a heads up there. So yeah. But yeah, I do think they are affected by Protect as well, so yeah. Alright, so let's just start hacking away. Ow. And that's what we've got Auto Phoenix for. Huzzah! Ooh, dodged it. And there we go. Yeah, looks like Waka got hit with both poison and death. So yeah. Got 2 rename cards and a platinum shield. Nice. And yeah, so got all 3 of them on there. Huzzah. Alright. For the next challenge, I suppose we should heal up. Alright, for the next challenge, yeah, equipment isn't changing. And neither is overdrive mode, so yeah, let's just get into it. The next challenge is the Abyss Worm. The Abyss Worm we unlocked by collecting one or capturing one of each fiend from Bicanal Island. Alright, Abyss Worm has 480,000 hit points. You need to do 12,000 damage to overkill it. It has a strength of 60, a defense of 24, magic of 93, magic defense of 63, agility of 22, luck of 15, evade of 0, accuracy of 120. It has no elemental affinities. It is immune to sleep, silence, darkness, poison, petrification, slow, zombie, threaten, death, provoke, demi, delay, eject, and all 4 breaks. Zanmato level of 5. You can steal 4 shadow gems or 1 stamina tablet as the rare steal. And as far as drops go, it drops 1 stamina tonic or 1 dark matter as the rare drop. And again, as far as equipment goes, it has the same drop tables as the Cactuar King and the Espada, with weapons receiving strength plus 5, 10, or 20%, and armors receiving defense plus 5, 10, or 20%. Alright, so the Abyss Worm, you might be wondering, well, considering the other variations of this particular type of enemy, you might be wondering, well, does it have the same kind of attacks? And the answer is yes. It's got a normal physical attack, just straight up run-of-the-mill physical attack you can have with Protect and all that fun stuff. However, the thing that has definitely changed are the counters with its abilities. So it's still got Swallow, Regurgitate, Ready and Quake, and Earthquake, but the counters have been significantly shortened, I think. So Swallow now happens after it is targeted only 5 times as opposed to 10, and Regurgitate is triggered after it has swallowed a party member after being targeted twice, and when he spits it out, it will always do quad 9 damage to you. So in our case, it will kill whoever it spits out. However, it is affected by Protect, so since we've got Auto Protect on us, it should only do half that damage. So yeah. And then there is Ready and Quake, which happens every 3rd of its normal turns. And yeah, so just basically just charging up for its next turn, and on its 4th turn, it will unleash Earthquake, which hits all of us. It is magic-based damage, and it is affected by the shell status. So yeah, and then obviously, of course, it goes into the after Earthquake. It'll go through that oh, and if you don't actually target it or anything like that, I believe it does 2 normal attacks first, and then the 3rd turn will be Ready and Quake, and then Earthquake on the 4th turn, and then 2 normal attacks, and Ready and Quake, Earthquake, that kind of stuff. So it definitely does its routine much quicker. It's really slow still. So yeah, with an agility of 22. So yeah, it's got 480,000. So as long as we are able to do maximum damage, we should be able to kill it before it is able to swallow anybody. So let's take care of that. And there we go. And we got 2 stamina tonics and a Baroque sword. And let's see what's on that. Strength plus 10 and strength plus 20. Nice. Alrighty, so I think that's about all we'll take on this video. Another bite-sized episode. I included 4 just simply because of how quickly a Cactuar King, quote-unquote, went down. So yeah. Alright, so next time we will take on the next batch of fiends in the monster arena, and yeah, I guess we'll keep working our way through it until we can finally reap the rewards, if you will, of that one last fiend that will become available for us to challenge. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to hit like on your way out. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe and enable notifications to be notified when I upload the next video. And and also notified of any future updates as well. Keep in mind I do not post any videos on Thursdays and Fridays, and if any other day during the week does not receive a video, be sure to check my feed at twitter.com/intrepid83. The link to that is in the video description for any updates regarding situations like that. And yeah, the playlist link there is there as well, so feel free to share the playlist or this video with whoever you think may enjoy it or get something out of it as well. And yeah, as always, comments are welcome. Just please no spoilers as to the other fiends that we have not taken on yet in this monster arena, or taken on in general yet. And we thank you for your caution and consideration in that regard. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.